Okay, what do we got?
32 cases in the past 24 hours. South Carroll Parish. That's 12 fatalities.
Which means thousands are infected.
So what's the CDC saying? Is this as bad as Liberia?
Worse. It's influenza A. Likely avian origin, highly contagious. Short incubation period facilitates the spread.
How fast will it spread?
Our simulation says the H7N9 will appear in surrounding states in 36 hours. In 72 hours. That's what it will look like.
Oh my God.
Dr. Brunner is right. Ecstasis could work on H7N9.
That's great. Carlton, that's excellent news.
You're suggesting an untested, off-label use not approved by the FDA. If it doesn't work, if it kills someone, Benavax's liability could be catastrophic.
I understand, which is why I had the White House counsel's office draw this up. It's an indemnification.
I appreciate that, Mr. President. But it will take my lawyers weeks to vet this.
We don't have weeks. We have hours. People are dying. Carlton, I'm asking you to trust me.
All due respect, sir. I have an obligation to my shareholders, and I don't satisfy that obligation by saying somebody from the government said, trust me. Even if that somebody is the president.
I respect that. Honestly, I do. But there are times in our society where we have to act in faith on behalf of the greater good. And unfortunately, this is one of them.
I have 10,000 doses in our Atlanta storage facility.
Which may be enough to contain this. I can have HHS expedite the transfer to South Carroll Parish.
Okay. Carlton, thank you. I know this isn't easy.
Mr. President.
He did not look happy.
No. Neither do the families in Louisiana who are burying their loved ones.
Yes, sir, and this virus is moving much faster than we thought. We need more medicine.
Unfortunately, Mackey gave us everything that he had.
10,000 doses, right?
That's correct.
I don't think that's all he had.
Why?
This medication is extremely expensive to develop. 10,000 doses is simply not a cost-effective production, especially for a company that invests as much into R&D as Benavax.
Mackey's in the West Wing. Want me to bring him in?
No, he doesn't set foot in the Oval Office ever again. Excuse me. You recognize this? It's a bill of lading from the United States Postal Service for the shipment of 30,000 doses of Ecstasis to a warehouse in Jacksonville. You're in violation of a court order.
No, sir. A court order covered exactly 10,000 doses.
Because you misled us. You allowed us to believe that's all you had. You failed to acknowledge the 30,000 doses that you were holding in reserve.
I provided an amount I was told was sufficient.
Which very well might have been if we didn't have to hunt you down to get it. Lives are at stake here, Mr. Mackey.
I understand that. Which is why I'm making additional doses available.
So you and your company can line your pockets.
Respectfully, sir, it is not that simple. Ecstasis is an experimental drug. Our patent is pending. But now the drug is in circulation, meaning every lab in America will be reverse engineering it by Monday. We spent $1 billion in R&D on this drug. If that investment is gone, so is my company.
That is absolutely ridiculous. You're going to peddle some kind of corporate doomsday scenario while the country's really dealing with one? Pharmaceutical companies have made billions upon billions of dollars profit every year on the backs of the American people with the understanding that if there is ever a crisis, a real emergency, you people would finally step up and do the right thing and make a sacrifice.
It isn't just my sacrifice. We have heart disease drugs in the pipeline, diabetes drugs. Whatever happens with this outbreak, if we go bankrupt, more people will die from the drugs that we do not develop than from this bug.
I took an oath to protect the American people. My job is to save lives now, today, and I will not let you get in the way.
I know what you think of me, sir, but I'm not a racist. I'm a capitalist.
Yet the fact still remains. The community that is suffering from this right now is made up of minorities.
And I want to help them. But I don't run a charity. So pay me what I deserve or have me arrested for contempt of court. But your lawyers better be ready for a fight. In the meantime, Mr. President, I have a business to run. Just like you.
He's got us, sir. By the time we get our hands on his supply, it'll be a drop in the bucket.
Get me Reverend Dale. See if the old lion has one roar left in him.
equal treatment for all people, a principle for which so many have fought and died. But Carlton Mackey doesn't believe in that. He believes only the rich should benefit from the healing powers of modern medicine.
The rest of us can be left to sicken and die, like the good people of South Carroll Parish.
Do you know what you've done?
Yes. I've ruined your reputation. But I'm going to give you a chance to get it back. Today, Carlton Mackey will be providing Benevax's entire stockpile of Ecstasis to the government. And a grateful nation is in his debt. To me, this is not just responsible corporate citizenship. This is what it means to be an American. A great American. Ladies and gentlemen, members of the press, it is my privilege to introduce Carlton Mackey.
The most powerful man in the world, sucking up to the guy who lied in his face and tried to shake him down. You know what you call that? Leadership.